Yeah, I realised why I can't hear the music through my headphones because I turned it the fuck down. Because when I was playing with Z, it was so loud that I just couldn't hear whatever he was saying.
Yeah, this game's loud as balls. Especially the intro music, I've noticed. The intro music's probably the loudest part. So,
Yeah.
we are here to do some more Halo. I don't know. This is a daytime stream. I don't have to put any production value in.
I see how it is. Well, they haven't had any new...
Players changed. The amount of co-op players changed since the settings were selected. Okay. Does it want me to, like, reselect?
She has fucking chavs outside. It's awful.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm now the leader. 1 minute.
Wait, what? Alright,
It kicked me out.
Let me re-invite you. One second. This is... Okay,
Play
we're on 343 Guilty Spark.
Yep.
Okay. Let's give it a shot. I've been playing it on Heroic. Should be okay. Should be nothing for you.
This mission probably, but the next mission I would honestly, like, regardless of how well I play, just slap it on easy and just still cry as it goes fucking horribly. Me and Z were playing with skulls on, so we had one that was if someone dies, you go back to the checkpoint.
Oh yeah?
Every time we were like going through that mission, it was just constantly reset. And there was also the time he dropped a Banshee on himself, and he did that as he checkpointed, and we just got stuck in the loop.
Z mentioned that he got you in a death loop like 4 or 5 times throughout this campaign.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive, all things considered.
By the end of it, it was not. Can I not change the? Oh, I can do it when we're out of the cutscene, can't I?
Yeah, you can only do. For some reason, you can only do it outside the cutscene.
I would recommend playing this on old graphics. It looks far better.
From the captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago.
Like this mission on like alone just looks far better on the old graphics.
And I'll come pick you up.
I like all my like Skyrim tier vegetation though. Well, it's like my modded Skyrim vegetation actually.
Yeah, it looks like fucking Morrowind on the old graphics.
Yeah.
Why is there?
Skyrim is such a game devoid of everything. Like without mods, you know what I mean? Like there's like no vegetation or anything.
I've got a massive delay on the jump for some reason.
Really?
Nothing else has a delay, but the jump does.
Connection?
No, so I mean like nothing else has the delay. On a...
This Magnum is like the best fucking gun, dude. I love
Really weird. The movement's fine, but the jump is not.
The jump is not.
My spacebar's fine, I think.
You hope. Look out, he's going for the gun. Oh.
No, he's running the fuck away. This keyboard has survived a lot though. Spilled a full fucking mug of tea on it once.
It's weird how bright the remake is.
Yeah, that's why the...
Jackals more than anything. I think they're the worst. Reach did that to me though. Reach made me hate Jackals and Brutes.
Yeah, I think Brutes are probably my least favorite. I think Halo 3 does them the best. Any other game, they're just like bullet sponges.
Yeah.
And they're really annoying to fight.
Unless you land like every headshot, but even then it takes like an absurd amount with like the DMR or something.
Yeah. Let me quickly Google this while we're on the elevator.
Okay.
Halo.
What's the flashlight? Oh, I forgot you have a flashlight because remake game is so bright you just don't really need it ever. Can I fix that with my settings? This way I just turn the brightness way the fuck down.
Oh no, okay, so the jump is it's a network thing that was never fixed.
Brightness even change. Put my brightness on like H. Or on 3. I don't know why I said H. It's weird. Weird. You good?
Yeah. My old manager just found out I handed my notice in, so
Hat.
he just asked me about it. Send us down when you're ready.
Yeah, job quit stream.
Pretty much.
Whoa. There's like demonic hissing coming.
Oh, yeah, on the way.
Holy shit. I'm gonna be able to notice all the Covenant running out of this tomb, like shrieking.
Yeah, they're fucking scared.
Kick his ass.
Beat him to death. Yeah, what was it my manager said to me today? He was like, I'm sure you're pretty happy about leaving, and I'm just like, yeah. He was like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, you kind of have to be a little insane to not be happy when it comes time to like leave like any type of wage job, you know?
Well, some of them are fine. Like, I enjoyed working with the staff, because the staff were great, but the job itself is just so fucking awful.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, even if you like the staff and stuff, like I've had jobs where I've liked the staff. They're like all looking at that door, like.
Head in there and you'll see why.
Oh god, it's a Metal Gear Solid 1 corridor.
If you play on the old graphics, come back around to me. You can't really see this if you play on the new graphics, which sucks.
Push the button, I'm on old. Oh shit.
Yeah. That ain't Covenant. I need a new weapon.
Yo, we're in like the MGS2 zone.
Nah, the camera angles aren't bad enough for it to be MGS2.
What the
I
fuck?
fucking hate that thing. Yeah, it's because one of us went into a new zone.
Oh. I was trying to see past the barricade.
Do I want... Nah, you can have the needler if you want though.
I actually really like the assault rifle.
I just wish it's fucking... like the reticle wasn't the size of a dinner plate.
Yeah, it's hyper inaccurate, but you get like so many bullets, it's kind of evens out, I guess.
Okay, this delayed jump is going to be fun. Yeah! Gene.
Nice. Whoa! What the fuck's his problem, dude? You killed him. Why'd you kill that guy?
Because he was trying to kill me.
I mean, you
fucking
have
appreciate
shields, dude. He wasn't gonna fucking hurt you.
He was if I just let him shoot me.
I didn't even get to hear what he was saying.
He was like,
He was like, stay back and shit.
nah. He'd cancelled his Amazon Prime. And Jeff Bezos
He canceled his Paramount Plus.
Yeah, so Jeff
We were
Bezos paid a visit to him.
Yeah, we were gonna force feed him the new Halo episodes.
Oh god. Yeah, he'd seen what character was playing him, and he wasn't impressed.
Yeah, no, Bezos owns Lord of the Rings. Paramount owns Halo. That Lord of the Rings show looks like ass, by the way, every time I see something.
Well, it's covering it's covering more of like the earlier, I think this is Numerian
the
period or
origin.
something.
Yeah, there's somewhere in. Well, you know what's hilarious about that? They can't actually cover that. They bought the rights to the wrong thing.
Nice.
So they're making a origin story when they don't have rights to do any of the stuff the story does. So it's basically just fan fiction.
Wonderful.
Very cool.
Assault rifle ammo here if you want assault rifle ammo. There you go.
There's a lot of dead Marines in here. Oh.
Dun, dun.
Look at him go. Something slippery out here. Oh man, this poor guy in his hat. Jenkins.
Why is Jenkins like the go-to to like Dead Space ones?
I wish I knew actually. You're right though, it's like it's always like Jenkins or
Well, there's one in Borderlands 2 as well, and then there's Leroy Jenkins. I know there's more than that. Well, I say that.
Yo, is that Sergeant Johnson?
Hey,
Yep.
does the governor want to wipe out this particular part of my history? That's fine by me.
Don't shit on rock music.
Better it than us. You ask him real nice next time you see him, Vicente. I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige.
Do you know the lore about Sergeant Johnson?
The lore? No.
Okay. Well, do you know about the Spartan lore? Like, do you know about the different types of Spartans and stuff?
I know that Spartan Jews were abducted by birth and had their
Yeah.
deaths faked. And are like genetically modified super soldiers. Basically like low-end space marines from like 40k.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I've been reading the books.
Okay, let's move.
So, I've been reading the first book, and it's been going into the whole Spartan 2 thing. I know Spartan 3s are more like traditional military, like 18-year-olds enlist and choose to become Spartans.
Which is weird, right? I mean,
Yeah, they get like
look at it.
Have
half of the
Something scrambled the inside.
the super drugs. They get like half of them, and then they just get they get
yeah,
trained up.
they get the safer
I don't know.
version of all of
Maybe
it,
there was an
basically.
accident, you know,
And then, like, you
fire or
know,
something.
they have outside lives to this
What do we have,
and stuff. Like, they're like, oh yeah, that's Joe. He's a Spartan. He can go have beers with the boys after.
Friend of yours?
Versus, like, John 117, who doesn't know anything beyond combat because he's been trained since the ripe old age of 5 to kill.
Yeah.
Then
Right, well,
I know
let's get
everyone
this door
hates
open.
Spartan 4s.
I'll try, sir. But it looks like these Covenant worked pretty hard to lock it down.
And I
Just
constantly
do it,
see
son.
people saying those are the shittiest
sir.
ones. it's
Spartan
Captain
4s are
Keys.
basically just yeah,
I
Captain
just-
Keys too.
I just realized I'm like missing all of this. But
I'll
they,
let you
they
walk-
made it.
walk
They made
those,
it in
but-
here. so they've made it in here. They met up with Captain Keyes, and him and Sergeant Johnson are looking for the photographer. Or for the activation to Halo, right?
Yes, they're wondering, but they're also wondering what's going on with the Covenant.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. They're looking for the weapon the Covenant are afraid of.
What's going on, soldier?
We've got contact! Lots of them! But they're not Covenant! They're just tearing through us! What the... Oh, no!
Corporal, do you copy? Over. Mendoza, get your ass back up to second squad's position and find out what the hell is going on. But I don't have time for your lip, soldier. I gave you an order.
Listen.
What is that? Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
I don't... There! Mira!
Oh shit.
Hold
This
still.
guy's terrible. The dude I'm watching, he like just looks away from them to stare at them. Oh shit. They're everywhere.
Damn it, Jenkins! Fire your weapon!
Yeah, shoot Jenkins.
Don't even think about it, Marine.
Jenkins sucked, dude.
They all suck.
Yeah, but like everyone else is at least trying. Jenkins was just like slack-jawed looking at everyone going, oh my god. That pissed Master Chief off. But yeah, anyway, yeah, so everyone hates Spartan 4s. And in the lore, I found out they were made by George, because George literally ran away and became a recruiter like a little bitch, and I hate him for that.
Wait, George?
Not George, not George, not George. The sniper
June.
guy. June, yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, June helps make the kid.
I'm just upset he never went back into combat. He loses the whole squad. And he's like, I'm gonna become a recruiter now, I'm done. That sucked. Imagine how different things would be if Master Chief just, like, did that. He was like, man, that's rough. Anyway.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh shit, they're on you.
Ooh. Yeah, Spartan 4's really aren't much different to Spartan 3. Like, very little difference.
Fuck, where do we even go? This way, no?
More coming.
Alright, I think we gotta move. There's too many of them.
That's fine.
It's an old game, so I can't. I actually don't know if it wants me to run or just shoot everything. Oh my god!
The door will open when they stop coming. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
The fuck is that? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, they're like. Are those elites?
Yep. Some of them are humans.
That's fucking cool, dude.
Get a good look at their corpse, you can actually see like how they twist.
They look awesome. So Halo has zombies then?
Yeah, the space zombies.
They look kind of plant-based, meaning once again, Last of Us 2 sucks. It couldn't even get that right, dude. They ripped off Halo. Best game in the world.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, back to Spartans. There's also Spartan 1s.
Yeah,
which
yeah, I just...
only exist to retcon a massive fucking mistake they made with this game.
Oh.
So you'll notice that we saw Sergeant Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, get, like, destroyed.
Yeah, so he should be dead.
Yeah, him and Keyes, they both, like, died in that cutscene.
Yeah, except he's a main character in Halo 2, so, like, what? And they were like, "Oh no, guys, he's a Spartan 1. His neural implants protected him."
What?
Basically, Spartan 1s have all the neural implants, but don't have all the steroids or the armor.
Oh, what? Why?
Because this is before they could this is before they figured out what they were doing.
Oh, okay. So they're just like the test to see if the implants would work.
Basically, yeah.
So yeah, like he was just kind of dead. Is it because he was just popular, so they brought him back to play in 2?
I think it's because he's in like a bonus cutscene at the end of the game if you complete it on Legendary. And people were like, "Hang on, how did he survive?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, that's a good question."
I remember, I remember him being popular as a kid.
I think Halo 2 is what made it popular. He doesn't really do much in this game.
I mean, he's got like the fun lines in this. He's got like a lot of one-liners. He's just like the generic, Full Metal Jacket Marine Corps sergeant.
Yeah.
Which is a fun character. It's a fun character type. Kind of like Fat Drunk King is super fun. I think I would actually say that's like the modern / sci-fi equivalent of like the Robert Baratheon archetype. It's just like this really obnoxious, fun character. Oh! Oh. I think that went between my dick.
You ran forward as it flew out, and I was just like, "Oh no."
It's
Did we
over.
Oh, no. Yeah, so there's Spartan 1s as well.
Very cool, Kanye.
Spartan 2s and 3s also have different armor manufacturers, I believe.
They don't use Mjolnir.
No, they do, but it's not the same Mjolnir armor. So a lot of Spartan 2s have Master Chief's armor in this game. A few of them have different. Like George's is massively different.
Yeah, but like Halsey, I thought that's because he modified it himself. Because Halsey was like, "What have you done to my armor?"
Yeah, exactly. He's fucked around with his. But obviously, he's with a bunch of Spartan 3s, so he probably will do that. What's interesting is, so there's loads of cool lore about Noble 6. The stars, his is like the closest type of Mjolnir armor.
Oh, okay.
The other is the reason he gets the assassination animations for the melee attack, and the reason he gets called a lone wolf is because they believe he's used to take down priority targets in Covenant ships.
Oh, George.
No, Noble 6.
Oh, okay.
It's like get out missions.
Yeah, well, I mean, it said he worked for like Oni Intelligence beforehand.
And he can fly a ship that doesn't exist.
Yeah, he can fly a starfighter. I mean, that's what that was. It's like a one-man starfighter infiltration, ship.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That's pretty cool. Yo, the human ones look wild. Ow, fuck, I'm dead.
Oh. I wonder when you've gone though, there was the invisibility.
I got like fucked up. I got all confused. It's really funny watching you play when invisible. Where's the shotgun? Yo. Very cool. Where's he going? Okay, he's dead. So is that why we're not just getting consumed because we have implants? So
Hello?
Hey.
I've just been talking this entire time.
Oh my
and
god, you
mic
just went like
cut
dead
out.
quiet, and I think I friendly fired you, and I was like, oh no.
No, my mic just cut out for some reason. I've been talking this entire time.
Oh fuck. My bad.
Spartan, yeah, so his implants in his shields protect him. And then what was I on about? Oh, the flood of the weakest version of space zombies. Like they lose to all of the versions.
Oh really?
So necromorphs attack people through psychokinesis, and they fuck with your mind. So implants aren't gonna fucking help you there.
Yeah. Reapers.
you-
Like,
Are we counting Reapers as space zombies?
well,
I
like
know
the
they have
Husk,
space zombies.
but they got
Yeah.
But the implants wouldn't help you either because like they, once they capture you, they impale you on those spikes that like turn you into.
Yeah, the spikes fuck you over.
Right. So I mean like. I guess being a Spartan would help you fight them off, but like if you got captured in any scenario, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You've got the infested. Don't go across there. That's where we came from.
oh okay.
This way. You've got the infested from Warframe. That. Oh my god! You have to go all the way back around. How did you fall? It's a straight path.
Oh, I jumped off it on purpose. Because I thought you did.
Okay. Yeah, you've got the infested on Warframe, and they change everything on a, I think it's an atomic level. So like, they'd actually just digest the flood. No issue.
Fuck.
You've got the Borg, and the Borg probably would not give a single shit about the flood.
Do we count the Borg as zombies? Because they're like.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess
I'm-
they're a hive mind, but they felt like they're like super smart.
If you go off First Contact, they like actively infect people.
Oh, okay. They just kind of. Well, yeah, you're right though, because they just kind of walk in a horde and grab people.
And it's like, yeah, you're a Borg now. You're a Borg now. You're a Borg now.
Man, Borg are fucking rough.
Although I do agree with the sentiment that every time you see the Borg on Star Trek, they just get like less scary because they always make them like weaker somehow.
Yeah, they get.
Um,
I remember like when I first saw the Borg, they were like, you could just start blasting them with a gun, and then they're like, oh, they're immune, and like Worf is like literally chopping them with his fucking blade thing, and it's just like, oh, they're immune to that. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Which was scary, as retarded as it was. It was scary.
And then like they actively they come and go as they please. They capture the guard.
Yeah, like they just kind of walk through the halls and like just shoulder to shoulder taking bullets because they're immune. It felt like the equivalent of agreeing to play with like your little brother, and he just keeps saying, "Well, I'm immune to that. I got like an everything for a shield."
Yeah.
And which sounds really lame, but when you like actually apply it, you're like, oh wow, I guess that is kind of terrifying.
Yeah, those things are unstoppable. But I think they realized they made them a bit too powerful to like.
Well, they made them
Keep
a
bringing them
really
back.
good one-off enemy. You know, like you're saying, like they're too powerful. They're like a really good one-off. Like they're bad guy for this movie, then like they fuck off into the void and never come back. But the thing is, they're so cool, everyone wanted them back. So it's like, well, shit. How do we do stuff with them that we can resolve within a 60-minute episode?
Yeah, so like obviously after well no, they showed up in episode 4. They showed up in episode like it was a 2-parter.
Oh, okay.
Well, it was after that. I can't remember when the next showed up. If it was First Contact or another. I think it was another episode.
I know.
No,
Deep
it was
Space-
First
yeah,
Contact.
Deep Space 9 dealt with them, but Deep Space 9 kind of made them scary also.
Yeah, well, Deep Space Nine was like civilians basically.
Yeah. Well, and Cisco had like a ton of PTSD with them, so like whenever they showed up, he would like, you know, it'd get all trippy and he'd be like, you know, because he's
Yeah.
like, remembering that time they just absolutely wrecked his entire crew.
I know
yeah.
people wanted him to be in First Contact. because they want him to be the person that... You know when Picard goes on that fucking rampage and starts just mowing them all down with a Tommy gun?
Yeah.
People were like, yeah, it should have been Cisco.
No, I agree. That would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been way cool.
Yeah, that would have felt more earned.
Yeah, Picard's a pacifist, regardless.
Well, yeah, seeing Picard fight always feels weird to me. Remember when they gave him that like really out of character, super macho, badass like backstory where it's like, oh yeah, when he was like young, he was more wild than Kirk, and like he'd get in fucking bar fights, and like he got stabbed through the fucking heart by like a Klingon and just laughed at him.
Yeah, that
shit
is fucking weird.
And I was like, bro, this is not Picard. What the fuck are you talking about? I pictured like.
I like the Farmer Picard, where you see him in like the vineyard,
Yeah.
and he's like tending to the grapes. It's like, yeah, that's Picard.
Yeah, Picard as a child to me, or like a youth. Oh, hey guys.
Sir, thank God you're here. We've been lost out here for hours. After we lost contact with the rest of the mission, we headed for the RV point, and then these
Oh, hello?
things.
Oh, I'm
they
just listening to
ambushed
this
us.
guy.
We gotta get
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of here.
it's
Don't
fine. I didn't know if
worry
my
about
mic
it.
would fucking cough again. Let me
There's a
reply.
large tower a few hundred meters from your current position.
But yeah,
Find a way above the fog and foliage canopy, and I can move in
Picard
and
to
pick
me
you up.
feels like, yeah, the type of dude, who'd be like, oh yeah, he was super proper his whole life. He like went to a naval academy instead of a like normal primary school. Oh shit.
1 minute.
Yeah, no worries. Oh, I can't pause. I don't think they'll move. I think the Marines will just stand here. I've been trying to keep all my Marines alive, and I've been getting achievements for it.
Yeah, I just can't stand them.
Oh, it's fun for me. Keeping the boys.
Right, off we go.
But yeah, you know, like Picard just felt, yeah. That episode felt so weird to me. 'Cause like, what are we doing right now?
Yeah, why we doing this to him? I like him because he's the opposite of Kirk.
Right, his whole appeal was he's like a prim and proper lad. Turning him into just a fucking like ass kicker. And then yeah, first contact, having him just
Like, roid out with a fucking Tommy gun.
yeah. Shit, once those jump on you, they're just dead. I tried to get them off.
Yeah, these guys get fucked over super easy.
Alright, let's just book it to the RV, I guess. Marines!
Yeah, because, I mean, Picard always had Riker as his, like, muscle, and then
Yeah,
he
Riker
also
was like
had,
the Giga Chad, like, just kills everybody.
yeah, I'm pretty sure the fucking Klingon dude did not kill as many people as Riker did.
Nah, dude, Riker went hard. He had some great moments.
Like, I'm gonna fuck you, and if I don't fuck you, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, that was what Riker told him. Remember that one time he, like, fucked a girl, and then she was like, I'm actually gonna kill him, and he's like, don't do it, bitch. And then he just shoots her, like, right in the fucking womb. It's the weirdest looking shit. I have the web in because it's hilarious, because, like, she's, like, semi-immune to phasers. So he shoots her, like, in the pussy, like, 4 times before she just disintegrates. And Picard is just sitting there in a chair casually watching this. Just watching his, like, second in command just absolutely wreck this poor girl. And, yeah, I found the web in of that scene, and people were just like, he said it was to protect the captain, but in reality it was just to terminate the pregnancy.
Oh my god. The one that always got me was when, like, he goes to an alien planet and then fucks an alien there, and he's like, well, that was different. And she's like, yeah, no, our reproductive organs are, like, actually here.
Oh.
And it's just like, what the fuck did I just witness? And they're probably weird-looking aliens as well.
I am 343 Guilty Spark.
343?
Someone has released the
Remember that time he got married,
is to prevent it from leading
and they had to, like, get him out of his marriage because he just couldn't help himself but fuck aliens on this planet. And it's like, oh, we had sex, so we're married now. And it's like, dun dun dun. I was like, I mean, Reichert's, what are you doing? Oh shit. But it's like, Reichert, you're kind of the bad guy in this scenario. You're the dude that just like went into their civilization. It was just like, you got any pussy around here?
I'm here to fuck.
But like they're presented as like the antagonist, like, oh, we got to get our boy out of this. He's been captured. It's like, I mean, they're just kind of mad he's just impregnating their women. Because I mean, that was the thing, is he got this alien pregnant, and then they're like, well, you got to marry her now. And he's like, oh no, Picard, help! Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's like, I'm like, who am I rooting for right now? What the fuck?
Oh, here we fucking go. This is the worst mission. I think there's only one mission that is worse than this one, and it's in Halo 3, and that's because it's just a reskin of this mission.
Oh no. So, this guy just abducted us.
Don't let those big balloon fuckers get close to you, by the way. These guys, don't let them get close.
So that guy just abducted us, and...
So he's trying to get us to get something called the Index to activate the Halo ring.
Oh, hell yeah. I want to use it and shoot the Covenant with it.
Yeah, so at this point in time, that's all we think this does. We use it to shoot the Covenant.
Yeah, I just figured it fires like a really big bullet.
It basically does. It's not wrong.
Yeah, it just makes it... Oh, fuck. One of those things got close, I think. Snuck up on me. Good luck.
Oh no.
Oh. There it is, baby.
Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah. This game's kind of a trial and error thing.
This mission is just going to be pain and suffering.
Could have at least warped the Jeep in here or something.
Well, even comments, he's like, you guys have shit weapons and shit armor. What are you doing? And then he doesn't summon the dudes, the Sentinels, which are specifically designed to fight these things.
Okay, so he's a piece of shit. I understand. Where's my...
Oh my god,
where's the shotgun?
He fell in front of me and then a grenade exploded and killed me.
Yeah, there's a shotgun like right there, and now it's gone. When I tried to pick it up. Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's... yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Dude, this motherfucker.
He's a piece of shit.
I hate him. I hate this bash. Why would you name your company after this motherfucker?
The energy field box contains...
It gets worse when you see what he fucking does. Oh, by the way, expect like this room and the room we've just been through for the rest of the mission.
Oh god, so just a long way.
And it's like a 20-minute long mission as well.
Hell yeah. I love zombies.
Yeah, when I was playing this with Z, we'd literally have to like time our grenades into those holes so we could kill the enemies and not get absolutely shit on. Because every time one of us died, reset.
Oh yeah, so I need to just unfollow the topic Resident Evil, but on Twitter I constantly get people talking about Resident Evil, just giving me dumb takes. So this dude was talking about how like RE8 is a return to form for the series, and it's like, you know, Resident Evil's back to its roots and shit, right? He's always saying that, like, old line. And
Yeah.
I just haven't muted him. I normally just, like, I'm not interested in this tweet, but it'll pop back up on my feed. He popped up recently. He's like, hey guys, I'm streaming my playthrough of Resident Evil 1 for the first time.
So,
And I was just like, I thought of that meme where it's like Resident Evil fan excited to play Resident Evil for the first time.
oh no, it's the fucking Persona one where it's just like Persona fans can finally play Persona for the first time.
That's what it felt like, because because every tweet I've seen he's talking about how RE7, RE8 took it back to its roots, and they're just like, oh, I'm playing RE1 for the first time, and it was like, oh, okay.
The roots.
The roots. It's just like, oh yeah, hardcore classic RE fan, excited to play classic RE for the first time.
Oh, it's so annoying. You know what RE8 is? A steaming pile of garbage.
Yeah, dude. That's not a new take on this channel.
You know what fucking sucks? Is that Rose is going to be DLC rather than like a full game wasted on her garbage. I'm quite annoyed at that.
Yeah,
I want the full game of playing Alice.
Yeah, they might as well, you know what I mean? Like, actually, honestly, it might just be a wasted DLC, and then they still waste the next game making it about her anyway.
Yeah, who fucking knows? At least we got RE4 remake coming out. Can't wait. Oh shit.
Dude, 2 of them just landed on me. 1 for each testicle. It was awful. Shotguns on the ramp.
Oh.
Yeah, grab that. Yeah, it was, yeah, I'm excited for RE4. If they do an RE5 remake, I hope it's good. I don't know what I would want out of an RE5 remake, but I'd want a return of co-op. An actual, like, Chris standalone game, like it was promised, where I can play it by myself and not feel like I'm fucking myself over and, you know, losing half of the experience. Ah, shit. Oh yeah, if you're talking, by the way, you're out.
Oh, fuck. Oh wait, no. My
Oh
mic's
yeah,
shutting up.
you're back now. You're back now.
I don't fucking know what's going on, dude. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think my USB ports are fucked, probably. Where are you fucking going? Now, if you ever get lost, switch back to normal graphics, and there's just these big blue arrows on the ground. I shit you not, dude. Go back to normal graphics. They're
Oh yeah,
massive.
yeah, I see what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. They knew this mission sucked, and they just fixed it. In fact, I'm just gonna play this on the normal graphics, so like, 1, I can see what's going on, and 2, I know where I'm fucking going.
Working for me, dude. I need some health, though, is what I need.
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
But yeah, anyway, Resident Evil 5, what do you think about a potential remake of that? What would you like to see out of it?
I'd like the actual horror in daylight aspect, because daylight can be pretty fucking scary, and I feel like they could pull it off. I'm hoping, I don't know what they're going to do for RE4, but I'm hoping that Chris... You get it.
You're hoping that Chris, though?
I'm hoping Chris gets like Carlos's Sucker Punch, because that shit was really cool to use.
Oh, yeah.
That felt like a really nice implementation of the mix between like action and horror. It's just, rather than the dodge roll. Yeah, like Leon would fit the dodge roll and Chris would fit the punch.
Oh, yeah, totally. I wonder how much... Oh, fuck. There's just a hole in the fucking ground. Shit.
Yeah, dude, why won't that be?
Look out. You almost did exactly what I did, just trying to back away from something and just walked into a bottomless pit. Alright.
Doesn't even spawn. There we go.
It's your boy.
You've lost your shotgun, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, here's one.
Oh.
Skinny penis.
It's your boy, Skinny Penis. Oh, the mini flood can revive them, by the way. So that's why there seems to be more than there are, because they can get back up again.
Jesus.
So the only good thing they have going for them.
That is a pretty good, like, zombie trait. But yeah, I'd like to see
Missed it.
I'd like to see a game that actually does the optional co-op thing right, which means there is a completely separate campaign. Where it's like if I do co-op, Chev is there. If I don't do co-op,
She's not there.
you add in a bonus cutscene where she says, "I'm gonna go check this out," and she'll just pop back up occasionally.
I don't think they've got that far. I don't even know if they would remake 5, but I mean, considering they remade 3, maybe.
I would
Maybe
hope
there's a
they
shot
would
them.
Oh, nice. I would hope they would remake 5 and 6, especially 6, because I feel like 6 had every right to be good, but wasn't.
I mean, hey, come down here. There's a super shield.
Oh, nice.
3 had every right to be good, and they fucked that up.
Oh my god, I can't believe they did. I'm still mad about it.
And they're just not going to do anything about it either, which is my
Yeah,
one
it's like,
worry
it's
for
done.
4. Yeah, my one worry for 4 is that, like...
They realized that they could do bare minimum and still sell.
Yeah, and then they never address it.
Yeah, they're like, we can just make it like the entire game.
Behind you.
I am worried that they're gonna do some shit where they subvert your expectations by like having the village pretty much be the same, and then you go to the castle and like within 2 seconds of the castle there's like a big bullshit set piece and it explodes or something and it's like Ashley's on the island. And then the total runtime of the game is only like 5 hours again.
Because RE4 is a big fucking game.
Oh, it's huge. It's even bigger than 3, which was already huge, and they somehow managed to turn 3 into was it like a 3-4 hour game if you really take your time.
Yeah, it's DLC for 2.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been advertised as.
Because I think like my first casual playthrough, I know I beat it in the first night that I got it, because I installed it at like, I installed that motherfucker at like 9 p.m. Was like, oh yeah, it's gaming time. I got the weekend off, I'm all excited, and then like, come like 1 in the morning, I'm getting credits, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's over.
Okay.
Oh god, it's this fucking corner. Oh, he finally gave us sentence. Behind you.
Oh, hey Sentinel. Sorry I shot so many of you down earlier. It's, they fired at me and it freaked me out.
They probably didn't mean to.
Yeah. They probably did.
Okay, I think it's the first lift or elevator.
Typical U.S. military misunderstanding, where local populace tries to help, so then I genocide them and say whoops.
Pretty much.
And then still expect them to help me later on.
Dude, look, the fucking chapter name, it's wait, it gets worse.
They knew what they were doing.
Referring to the game design.
They knew that. Wait.
Yeah, I'm hoping the RE4 remake is
Good.
it lives up to the hype that RE4 deserves, because that's what worries me. I don't think it's been in remake that long.
Yeah, because I mean they were talking about remaking it as soon as.
Hellpats.
Nice. I'm actually good on they were. I mean they started talking about it as soon as RE3 was done, which led me to believe the reason RE3 was cut short is because they were doing both at the same time. But even then, that's not a very long production cycle.
Nope.
Especially when you consider the fact that 3 was just like, it was just 2. It reused all the same areas. It had like 2 new
What's in
areas.
the PS1 version? I guess what the PS1 version was good.
Yeah.
Like, explain that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand how they've made like 8.
Oh, I'm dead.
8 plus of these fucking games now, and they can still make a piece of shit like 3, when it's such a easy formula at this point. It's a formula that everything else rips off. Like every other indie horror game rips off what you do, and you still can't get it right. Fuck.
No. Yeah, 3 is the 3 make was fucking awful
I mean,
all
and I
around.
loved Jill's characterization in Carlos. Like, I loved the new character, characterization of everybody. I thought it was very good. I just, you know, it's too short for me to say I liked it.
Yeah, the character's pretty well.
Because Jill felt great. I liked the way Jill came on. It felt more cohesive with her backstory, you know, because she's supposed to be like this ex-Delta Force commando, and the fact that she was always just kind of like...
In Ari, like, 1,
Yeah.
she was just a little bitch.
She
It
was
was like...
just, yeah, she was a dumb, scared little girl most of the time. So seeing her be abrasive and tell people to eat shit, and, you know, being like, honestly, like an 80s action hero about it, was like, yeah, no, this is right. This is how she should act. Fuck.
Yeah, they made her into Ellen Ripley. That's
Yes,
basically what they
no, I
did.
was just about to say, like, she should act like Ripley, 100%, and that's good.
Because, like, RE2 is already a rip-off of Aliens.
Right. I want more. I want more of that Jill if we get a 5 remake or, you know, other remakes. But
Yeah, because 5, like, had President to put her in, but it was just like, you know, she's just brainwashed. She
she's
didn't do anything.
brainwashed, and we get the one Jill DLC where she barely talks because she's with some guy she doesn't know. Nice.
Where the fuck did we go?
I like how the monitors were there and they did nothing to help us.
Yeah, no, those Sentinels were fucking garbage. Absolutely fucking useless. Yeah, who's to open RE4 is good. There's I think it's called I'm sure it's called Nightmare of Decay or something. It's the game I was trying to tell you about on Steam. That's
Oh, yeah,
basically like the first-person RE1, RE4.
Yeah.
It's a cheap indie game.
Oh, I played or I didn't play, but I watched Tomato play this RE first-person rip-off thing. Absolutely hilarious, called Oxide.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be funny, but you play as a NFT crypto bro who's haunted by the guilt of selling NFTs, and he's kidnapped by a serial killer and put in like a demonic hotel.
I don't know, dude. That sounds pretty fucking intentionally funny to me.
No, they play it 100% straight.
I think that's part of the joke.
There's like darker plots. I don't know. I think this guy actually did think this was like a serious story. The mechanic I liked about it is you have limited lives. And what I mean by that is when you die, you respawn, but it cuts back into like your character sitting in this bathtub with the serial killer, and he saws off another one of your limbs. And that,
Oh, geez.
yeah. And so basically, at the end, when you escape, you have to play a segment where you run from the serial killer and you're missing like, you know, multiple limbs.
Oh,
So obviously
that's
that
cool.
determines your ending if you make it out or not. You know, he only got the one ending where he's like missing an arm and a leg, so he died. But like, it's an interesting mechanic. I just love the fact that like there's a game that was talking about NFTs seriously, and you know they're like, because there's a lot of other darker plots going on, right? In the game, like everyone in the hotel is like there for a reason. It's like a Silent Hill sort of deal. But your guy's biggest guilt is he sells NFTs, and I think someone like killed themselves because of bad crypto investments, and he feels guilty. And I'm just like, holy shit!
Oh.
Behind us.
You know, but- yeah, Nightmare of Decay is... I mean, the one thing I really like about it, which is Resident Evil should have done, is it has 2 modes after you complete the game. Well, no, it has 3. It has 3 new game modes after you complete the game. It has Randomizer,
Yo,
to randomize the game, enemies and items.
finally got a mod for that.
Yeah. It has a Horde mode, so you
Pretty
get like a
rad.
little safe room where you can buy stuff. And you just have 5 hordes of different enemies.
I'm a firm believer that every shooter needs a horde mode of some kind as a multiplayer
I mean, like, even Resident Evil needs it because Resident Evil like 2 and 3 remake had really good shooting mechanics. I mean, it's basically just mercenaries.
That's what I mean. Like, if you put, yeah, you need like a mercenaries or a horde mode-esque type of game. If you have a game that's got good shooting mechanics and like a zombie-like enemy like that, you need it. I mean, hell, even.
Oh wow!
Fuck.
I just couldn't hit it and it killed me.
Oh.
I'm up.
I
You
thought I-
stole my shotgun.
I didn't mean to. Hold on. Just take it. Fuck. And I'll pick up the
Fuck.
needler. Or now I'll pick up the. Now grab your needler back.
No, I don't want the needler. It's shit against these dudes.
Okay, well I guess I'll take it then. Gave you my shotgun. Jeez.
Good.
I didn't fucking mean to. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's got the horde mode, the randomizer, but then it has a fucking roguelike mode where you get like a preset, you get a randomly generated map.
Oh, that's good.
With, like, unique
Roguelike
enemies.
modes are also great. Vermintide added that in recently as like a way to just keep playing the game after you
Shotgun on the
play it.
ramp, shotgun on the ramp.
Nice.
Got that.
But you know, as like a way to just keep playing after you played everything.
Yeah.
And it made me realize how much I love those, especially in horde shooters like that, where it's just like, oh good, a random area, random map, and I can just run it with my build.
Yeah, so if like this one, it's you start off, you have points, you can buy weapons that you want, and you can run you get like bonuses for killing all the enemies. But it's just really nice to see that stuff in a Resident Evil type game because it fits really well.
Oh, I agree.
And I died again.
I'm living. Fuck.
Oh wow.
Oh. I didn't know we respond.
Oh shit, yep, nope. I'm replying to a message.
Yeah, I was looking at a message too. I didn't know. Oh! Hey, how's it going?
Is anyone watching this, by the way? I feel like this is just absolute curse.
Well, probably not, because my usual audience is like I've
Oh,
trained
sweet.
my audience to tune in at 9, and then like I have people from Australia that watch me, so they come in at like 2 a.m. and shit.
You're appealing to the Brits that have just got home from work today. So.
Yeah, I'm appealing to an audience that I have no stake in. I've openly mocked multiple times with you.
Sorry, yeah, I was say the Brits mock themselves anyway.
Oh, it's probably not. In fact, I was already debating on just going live again tonight at my usual time.
Yeah, yeah.
Just having this as a bonus. It depends if I can get it back into my writing or not, because I'm trying to do both.
I finally planned out my second part of the story because I was like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't want the pacing to like suddenly just die.
Yeah.
But I managed to like come up with like the entire fucking. I was like sat on the toilet. Oh, rocket flood, rocket flood.
Oh shit. Whoa!
Yep. I was sat on the toilet and I was just like, you know what, I need to come up with the thing, and then I started to come up with something. Okay, I can do it. Thank you. And then I managed to like do the entire time. Whether I stick with it, I don't know.
Oh god, it's on me. Yeah, for me, I think my part 1's probably gonna be the slowest burn. Cause that's, it's a lot of establishing, getting conspiracies set up, and executing those conspiracies. Part 2 I'm actually kind of excited for, cause it's literally just war. It's all just a giant war. So...
Yeah, see the problem is, mine is the opposite.
Yeah.
Where it's the fighting part is the first half, and then it's all the conspiracies and shit afterwards.
Right, yeah.
So I was like, okay, let's see how let's just make sure I can get through it. I'm sure I can, but it was just worrying about it.
mentally, I've been kind of comparing mine to JoJo's in the sense that part 1's probably going to be considered by most people to be the weakest, and if I could just make sure people get through that to part 2 and 3 of what I have planned out, I feel like everyone will like it. Part 2
In
is
fairness,
giant warfare, and part 1 is well, part 1's just wild. I have a lot of shit for that. Or part 3 of it.
Part 1 is the weakest part of JoJo because he didn't figure out what he was doing yet, and he was still like borrowing ideas, which tends to be the case for a lot of like first time work.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, this is also the first time I've ever tried writing a big overarching conspiracy like this. I'm trying to set up I have the benefit of knowing I want at least, you know, like 2 or 3 parts out of this, so I'm at least able to set up a lot of stuff versus some stuff where it's like, oh, I didn't know I wanted to continue past this, now I have to go back and retcon shit.
Yeah, so that's why I wanna get like the full thing done, and then I can be like, right, so this connects to this connects to this.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, I've actually gone. The original story that I wanted to do is decades ahead. So I was like, well, this is characters that I want to make really important, but how do I establish that they're important? Well, I'm just talking about them down here, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Like, I wasn't happy with just talking about them, going, yeah, this person's important, you should think they're important. So what I did was I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back a generation. And then I was like, but you still don't really get the full story, so I went back again and was like, okay, they're a main character now.
That's exactly what I did with mine. When it started off as like oh, you know, it'd be cool having a little, having it open with like a little flashback sequence. It's like a chapter or 2, just to explain the relationships, you know, between, or the similarities between this main character's mentor and main character when they were both young. I was like, I should expand on that. And the next thing you know, I'm like, fuck it. I have 3 main characters now. I have 3 generations.
Yeah, just keep that in.
Cause like, I really got into the idea of like my first main character, Aardwolf, being a one-armed like knight, you know, former war hero who's now like disabled, and how he is trying to cope with, you know, that disability and also still do what he feels like is his job, even though everyone else is like, you're good, you can just retire.
Yeah.
You know, like you're a hero and everything, just stop, and him basically not being able to cope with that. Like, no, I have a job to do. I like the
war is all I know.
Right. And you know, I got really into that, and then I became more like, I don't want to just do a side, like, I don't want this to just be a throwaway little character anymore. I want this to be like the main character of his own story.
Yeah.
The guy who starts it all type of deal. So he's just the most important guy.
I just decided that one Thomas wasn't enough, and we need more to increase the supplement.
I love Thomas, dude. I love him so much.
There's 2 of them now. Oh god, there's another rocket flood.
Oh. That is like my favorite character you've made. Because he's so fucking bad.
It's so useless.
So useless. It's so
the opposite of a power fantasy where it's just like, yeah, this is the worst dude that exists.
Pathetic POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what would you call? I guess you call it like a D-power fantasy, or like a pathetic.
Yeah,
fantasy.
I feel like there's an actual thing there where it goes beyond the limit of making them relatable by making them powerless. But it goes to the point where like they're actively useless and do nothing.
It's like, instead of like, have you ever wanted to be like this brave and powerful like warrior? It's like, have you ever wanted to just be this absolute fuck up that can't get anything right, and it genuinely makes everything worse for in every situation he's involved.
Everyone in his family is like, wow, this dude is useless.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I love that though, because it's such a unique perspective. Because even when people make him relatable, they're like, because I mean, I won't say that there's not like characters like him that just fuck up everything and everybody hates this person, but I don't feel like those characters are designed to be that way. It's like an accident, like the writer accidentally is like, oh no, I meant for like Frodo to be super relatable, yet everyone fucking despises how indecisive he can be.
Yeah, I feel like the only character that probably is intentionally so is probably Aqua from Konosuba, but it's a comedy show, so it's
Right,
not like
right.
she's that way to be relatable. She's that way
To be
joke.
funny. Yeah, so
Yeah.
well, and like, I think that's what's great about him, because he's in a story that takes itself seriously, but he's a colossal fuck up, and I think that's also kind of realistic.
I'm dead, by the way. I don't even know what happened.
I saw
shot
blood
my
crawling
shotgun and
over your
died.
body.
Probably what happened there.
But you know, because it's like the way I see it is, it feels really realistic. I mean, if you always get the power fantasy where it's like, oh, we got like a Legend of Zelda thing where we take like the 14-year-old kid and we give him a sword and he becomes like a hero, and it's like, nah, this feels like a more realistic take if you took
Yeah, you give this dude a sword and he's like, he's hazard.
yeah, like a spoiled rich prince. You give him a sword and tell him to go save the kingdom, and he's not gonna know what the fuck he's doing. He's gonna be more of a hazard to everybody who's actively capable of saving the kingdom. Because, you know, like, let's face it, he's a spoiled rich kid. He's not a tactician. He's not a fighter. He doesn't have to be. He has people for that.
Yeah, that's the entire. He's just like, this dude has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah, he's just, you know, completely ill-prepared, yet, you know, typical fantasy, like, dogma says he should be the chosen one who saves everybody. So let's go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Like, you give Luke a lightsaber and suddenly he knows what he's doing.
Right.
Like, let's never ignore that.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, like, he trains for like a week with Yoda, and suddenly he can hold his. He loses ultimately, but he can hold his own with Darth Vader,
Who is one of the
you
best.
know, and only get away with only losing a hand and not like his entire life. Or you want to go even more extreme. He can break into the Death Star with a band of plucky misfits and escape with like the princess and everything, you know, and then go and blow up the Death Star in a like starfighter.
Yeah, it is the pinnacle of just the fantasy trope.
Yeah, and it's not. I'm not saying like Luke's a Mary Sue or anything. I just, you know, but that's just a separate trope of just like, oh, he's the chosen one. He's the hero. He's the MC. And it's cool to see. It's cool to see a version of that where it's like that's what should be happening, but that's just not how the world works, and this guy sucks.
Well, like, that's the thing is, Luke ultimately sucks.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of it, he loses to Darth Vader. Yoda doesn't want to train him because he's just a fucking angry little kid.
Yeah, and what you've done is you've kind of taken that to the next extreme by having it be like, what if Luke was in his actions also just as shitty, and he tries to help Han Solo out fight stormtroopers, but because he's never shot a gun before and doesn't know what he's doing, he shoots Han Solo in the back of the leg
my
and
God,
makes
yeah.
everything worse. Because now Han Solo has to fight stormtroopers and deal with the fucking gunshot wound in his leg. Or, you know, or what if he's never flown a starship before, so he tries to do that and crashes into his wingman, and then takes both of them out. You know, like, and I love that. I love that so much. Fuck.
Oh shit. Trying not to steal your shotgun. Come on.
Kinda interesting
Come on.
shotgun line. Too many enemies. Wonder why shotguns don't do that in real life. It feels like a way better version. Having a
What do you
load
mean?
through like the top instead of the bottom. It feels like that would be easier to do in like combat. You know, 'cause you don't have to like really move your like
Yes.
gun hand. Nice. That's good.
Yeah, you just start putting it through. I wonder if it's to do with like how the bullets fit into the, or like how the gun's put together.
Yeah, I don't know. And probably like real world, there's probably some like really obvious reason why that wouldn't work.
Please stay close.
Also, they get like loaded right next to the barrel, so
Yeah, 'cause, like, the barrel is underneath, like where the pump action is. So there's like the barrel. Probably beat this level, and I'll probably stop the stream, but I'm fine to just like keep fucking around.
yeah. I need to do some lighting today, actually. Don't want
Yeah,
to
I
get
want
to
to
that.
as well. I'm also hungry. It's the most impromptu of impromptu streams, but it's been fun.
Yeah, it's basically just play through the game and stream on the side and see.
Yeah, just see what happens. It's a numbers game. You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, nothing exciting has happened, but I mean, you weren't gonna lose anything.
Right, right. I mean,
You were
Honestly,
just changed to having people watch.
I need to rip off my friend Ryan because she does this type of thing. For tools, guns, keys to super weapons. Oh yay. Cause like I think she's streaming right now, Ryan. I think she's just streaming. She's learning how to do different art forms, and she just streams like while she watches videos. It's like, yeah, okay, it's a good idea because you might get some people not like you were doing anything in the first place anyway.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not really a loose situation.
Well, I just don't see anyone being like, oh my god, just fucking streaming Halo at fucking 1 in the afternoon on a Wednesday. Fuck this guy, I'm unsubscribing.
Can you imagine?
I'm leaving. I have had somebody tell me they've DM'd me to say that they've unfollowed me because my content is toxic. They said I hate elves on my Dragon Age stream.
Good elves.
Yeah, that was
Suck.
funny. Their name was like, it was funny too, because their name was like Logan the Elf or something, and I didn't even know they were like following me, but they were just like, I've unfollowed, you know, I'm not putting up the toxic behavior. It's like, oh, okay.
There's this one dude, right,
That was
on
a
Reddit.
made up name, by the way. It was something the Elf. Don't like just, somebody watches the Vaughn and it's just like, that guy sounds like a piece of shit. Don't just search up like Logan the Elf. I made that up. Because if there is a guy out there, that's not the guy. So don't like, they're just like, wow, dude.
Well, you fucking
Fuck
doxed this
bitch,
guy?
dude.
There's not doxing anybody, but they're incredibly easy to find. Just saying. There's a dude on Reddit, right? Who Morgana from P5 is his like comfort character or whatever it is. But there's a fucking subreddit dedicated to hating on Morgana because Morgana fucking sucks. And even if you like Morgana, the subreddit is for you because you can probably get along with the jokes. Because
I mean,
most of them are jokes.
I love P5, but I also love all the memes making fun of P5. Like,
Yeah, that's basically what the sub is, right? It's all like no one there actually hates Morgana. That's just what the jokes are.
right.
Anyway, so this dude actively, like, you'll see him every fucking month, makes a new post for the main P5 subreddit, going, so why is no one doing anything about this subreddit yet? They continue to make fun of my comfort character. And at first I thought it was like a joke, but this guy, like, posts on other fucking subreddits,
To be
like a
honest,
normal
this
person.
toxic cancer is no place here.
It's so bizarre to see a guy who just does not get a joke. I think he's even mentioned before, he's like, I know it's supposed to be a joke, but I don't like what they say about my comfort character. Morgana did nothing wrong. Just like, oh, for fuck's sake. If you don't like what they say, just ignore them.
No, no, for real. I'm trying to think. I'm sure I have a few comfort characters. I mean, I don't really know if I have a comfort character, but there's characters I like.
See, for me, it's more like a set TV show, like,
Yeah.
it's like Tokai is like a TV show and nothing goes wrong. That's my comfort show.
Yeah.
You want to make fun of it? Go ahead.
Yeah.
The show isn't going to stop existing because you've made fun of it.
Yeah, I would say like I guess right now, like Comey and Spy X Family are probably like my comfort things because just like nothing bad happens in either of those.
And even if it does, like, in
gets
Spy X
resolved,
Family, all
yeah.
the characters are just fucking god.
Right, and it's just a very happy thing. But that being said, I still laugh at all the memes making fun of it.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell when they're just making fun of it versus like, you know, obviously I will probably get a little heated if I see someone saying, everyone who likes Spy X Family is a pedo, you're a pedo and I hope you kill yourself. I'd be like, oh, alright, go fuck yourself. But I'm not gonna be like, get on subreddit and be like, what are we doing about this guy? What's the game plan?
Oh shit, I died. Again. You might want to get to that center platform, just get in there and get out. That's the end of the level, I believe. Yep.
Nice. It's over.
Yeah, that stuff does suck when it's like, oh, you like this show, you're a pedo. Like,
yeah, or just some
what is it?
derogatory term, and then they're like, you're racist, you're a pedo. You know, they just like lob you in with some really fucked up group of people, and then they're like, yeah, that's you because you like this media. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, what's oh, My Hero Academia. That's the one that like.
That one a lot, yeah.
I think it's because there are like some well-known people in the community that are nonces that watch it, and it's just like, yeah, dude, just because they watch it doesn't mean that everyone else that watches it is fucking nuts.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things. Like, I got the key. No, it's one of those things. Like, oh fuck.
I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic food renders you vulnerable to infection. The index
Yeah, no, don't worry, we're getting that back.
Okay, good.
Before we reach the control room and activate the installation.
It's a fun fact. Only we can pick that up. That's why we had to follow him.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well that seems like a good stopping point. I'm gonna end right here, and then I'll pick that up next time I stream Halo, and confuse everyone who didn't show up.
Like, hang on, did I miss 2 missions?
Wait,
Yes.
did I miss like a fucking hour and a half of gameplay? But yes. But yeah, that was fun. I'm just gonna unceremoniously kill the stream and then yeah, just keep talking.
Yeah, that's fine.
But alright, thanks for anyone tuning in. I don't think anyone tuned in live, but if you tuned into the VOD, thanks for tuning in. I will catch you at a normal time some other time. Okay, that's all I got.